Game 4. Knicks versus Atlanta. And Atlanta is already on the board. Welcome to the broadcast today, guys. We're going to see if these Hawks can put the Knicks in a very bad position. They're already not in a good position. The Hawks are 2 games to 1 in this series, and they are playing at Atlanta. Julius Randle for the Knicks, big story, has not been playing very well. Ooh, Trae Young. Trae Young is feeling the juice, shooting way out. So Julius Randle has not been playing very well, not the way he is expected to play. But one big surprise shouldn't be a surprise, but one surprise, I would say, for New York is the play of Derrick Rose, the elder statesman. For Atlanta, Trae Young has been living up to his ability, living up to the bill. He drives to the basket right now. Nothing's there. He dumps it down low to Capella, who gets a slam dunk. For New York, we've gotta think that Julius Randle will eventually come alive. He and Barrett, neither one of them have been playing great. Hunter is off. I think everybody's a little bit anxious today. They're taking good shots but missing them. The score is 4-2. Julius Randle drives, gets to the basket, and scores. Trae Young. Ooh, his bunny shot's not working yet. Score is 4-4. A very important game. You can tell guys a little bit tight. Shots are not going in. I might as well say the score is 0-0 right now. Bogdanovich gets the ball stolen by Todd Gibson, who drives all the way. Layup is no good. Probably should have gave that to Rose, who was wide open to his left. Bogdanovich brings it back down. Gets the ball to Hunter, who pulls up. His shot's off the mark. Barrett brings the ball across half court. Spin move, could have been called a carry. Gets it to Rose in the corner. Good. And Spike Lee's loving it. Oh, steal by New York. Quick shot by Bullock. Goes off the mark. Bogdanovich gets the rebound, brings it back down the court. He's looking to shoot. He does. It's off the mark. Rebound at Atlanta. Capella goes up, but he's called for the travel.
So the Knicks in search of some offense. Really good spin through traffic by RJ. Puts it into the corner where Derrick Rose has just slid down into the vision. Oh, yes, Mike. That's the danger in offense. There's going to be a foul.
Thibodeau is a little bit angered on the sideline. There was a little push by Trae. Ball gets into Todd Gibson. Bullock gets the ball back to Todd. Being guarded by Capella. Loses the ball, gets it back to Bullock. Tries to get himself open. 5 seconds. Randle takes a shot. He's still off. Trae Young drives. Gets it down to Capella. Reverse layup is good. Score is 7-6. New York. Derrick Rose handles the ball. Gets it to Randall. Randall step back. 2-point shot is good. Nice little breakdown shot. 7 minutes, 26 seconds left. Bogdanovich comes off the screen, but he's being guarded very well by Rose. Back out to Trae Young. Long three. It's off the mark. Uh-oh. Can Trae warm up? Ball's in Randall's hand. He decides to drive. Step back jumper. Off the mark. Capella gets the ball to Trae, who pushes it. Wide open layup. Reverse is good. The young man's got some speed. Derrick Rose brings the ball down with lime green tennis shoes on. He gets a floater in the lane off the mark. Rebound. Capella gets it to Trae Young. Center court. Long alley-oop pass is off the mark. Trae steals a pass from New York, shoots a three, and it's good. And he poses. Atlanta goes up by 2. It's 9-11. Ooh, 9-11. Julius Randle has the ball with Bogdanovich on him. Now he's being double teamed. Passes to Taj Gibson. Gibson. Collins comes out with the rebound. Trae Young looks to drive. Nothing there. Gets it back to Capella under the basket. And New York seems bewildered. The big guys, that is, under the basket. Thibodeau calls a timeout. 9-13, 5 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, Todd Gibson. It is Gibson. Yeah, Todd Gibson is drawn down because Trae Young beat the man who was guarding him, which takes him off the guy who was in the middle of the lane, and easy layup for Capella. So it's a very spirited game today. Both teams have had the lead. It is game 4, very important game for both teams. If Atlanta can get this win, they're up 3-1. That means all they have to do is win one more game. If the Knicks win, they have tied the series. It's back 2-2, which means it's probably going to go for the long haul. Well, it could go 2 more games. It could go to 6. Well, it would have to go to 6, at least 6. So I see it getting maybe even, let's see, the attitude or personality of these guys right here. I could see if Atlanta starts to go up or is up and is late in the game, I can see it getting a little chippy. I've seen it get a little chippy before. Trae is a great athlete. He's a great basketball player, but Trae is one of those guys that doesn't mind letting you know when he's hot. Doesn't mind letting you know. He's a little bit out there. He's a little flashy. When he's on, he'll let you know. That could rub some people the wrong way. Especially those older guys on the Knicks. Now, I don't see Derrick Rose retaliating with hard fouls, but I see Reggie Bullock. Will Julius Randle? Maybe. I really don't see it. Who else on the Knicks? I don't know. Barrett? Nope, I don't see him. But I can see Reggie Bullock for some reason getting chippy if things start to get out of hand. So we'll see what happens here at the end, near the end, if Atlanta is ahead of the Knicks, because they could start to get desperate. They could start to get a little desperate. And maybe Todd Gibson get a little upset, start laying out some hard fouls. Actually, they should start doing that now, to let Atlanta know that they're here. Because if not, I can see Atlanta, especially if Julius doesn't start coming alive. He and Barrett. As I speak, Derrick Rose hits another three. Once again, playing very well this series for the Knicks. Bogdanovich with the ball at the top of the key. Gets the ball to Collins, who's not done a lot of scoring, but there he is right there in the paint. Derrick Rose handles the ball at the mosaic hawk symbol in the middle of the court. Julius Randle is the ball at the top of the key. He drives. He's fouled on the play by Hunter. Scores 12-15 Atlanta with a little more than 4 minutes left on the clock in the first quarter. Todd Gibson gets the ball back to Julius Randle, shoots a three, and it's good. And the score is tied up. Herder shoots a three, is off the mark, and Capella gets a foul going over the back. Places the ball on the floor. Noel comes into the game for the Knicks, and Gallinari comes in for the Hawks. Hornets win.
Derrick Rose has provided a much-needed boost to a New York offense that all year had periodically been anemic if Julius and RJ were not cooking. The fourth game is there. He's talked about it. I am not the explosive athlete. I'm not a one-man fast break. But to Derrick Rose's credit, like injury after injury, a lot of guys, he's made enough money, he could have hung it up. But the passion for the game, Mark, made him keep fighting back. I don't know how you can't admire the guy. Amen for that. Cassidy has more.
I'm sorry, Jose. I'm wondering why Rose just walked off the court there. I'll get more information on that in just a bit. But Derrick Rose has had one of the more unique journeys in the NBA. When he was asked to reflect on the position he's in right now, he said his appreciation is at an all-time high and says he's done all this to play as hard as he can for the guys his age or a little older and they're making Hooper. All they need is another opportunity. And when I asked Derrick if he thought about his journey from his first stint in New York,
3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first quarter. The score is tied 17-17.
I'm just happy. And longtime teammate Taj Gibson, who had been with Rose and stints with the Bulls, Timberwolves, and Knicks, said one thing about Derrick I noticed: when he's in a familiar situation that he's comfortable in, he's going to flourish. And right now, he's around faces that he's been in battle with for a long time. So it's no coincidence he's been playing well. But I will get you an update on Derrick Rose when I can.
Great work, Cassidy. He's off to a good start. 10 points in the ball game.
Burks takes a drive, and he's off. Score 17-17. Ball swung around. Gallinari drives. He's fouled on the play and one.
Cameron enters the league as a sweep shooting big. Now the ability to put it on the deck. He's got the size to cross the body and then absorb contact on that shooting wrist. Still make a play.
Coming off a 12-point game in his previous contest, along with 4 rebounds in 24 minutes.
Solomon Hill has checked in. He's guarding Burks.
The score is 17-20 Atlanta.
Galloway's up to 4 for 15. There's the switch you wanted.
Burke gets the ball to Julius Randle, who takes one dribble, pulls up, off the mark. Herter with the rebound. He's driving outside the paint, gets it across the court. Solomon took a look at the three, changed his mind, but Trae Young shoots it, misses. Rebound, Atlanta. Trae Young with the ball again, top of the key. Thinks about driving. Ooh, step back. Off the mark, rebounded again, Atlanta. And it goes out of bounds on Atlanta. Timeout on the floor. And we're now at a commercial.
Real food always starts with real ingredients in real kitchens. When you order Chipotle, real food starts with you. Whether it's in restaurant, pickup, or delivery. However you Chipotle is the easiest way to Chipotle. Nobody builds 5G like Verizon builds 5G.
Hey everybody, it's Maddie with Maddie's TV. I'm coming back to you with another video. Y'all gotta tell me y'all miss me. Y'all have to tell me y'all miss me, because I sure miss you guys. Y'all, I want to say thank you to all of you that sent me happy mail. It excited me to go to the door each day and see these items from you all. My sister took me today. Yeah, she took me today. This was my Mother's Day treat. This is my Mother's Day treat. So because I was sick on Mother's Day, she couldn't take me out. She took me to get my nails done today. And she was
Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on the RDX.
If Philly Garcia didn't have the fighting spirit to drive his ambition, he never would have left home for LA with only his car to sleep in.
All right, so Julius Randle has 7 points for the Knicks. Bullock has not scored yet. Barrett has not scored yet. Noel. And these guys are going to have to step up if they want to continue to remain in this game. Right now, they're only down by 3, so no harm done. But Rose has 10, and he just walked off the court. Not sure what's up with him, but, Rose has 10 of the 17. No one else has scored for the Knicks. For the Hawks, Collins has 2. Capella has 6. Young has 9. Off the bench, Gallinari with 3. Again, very important game right here, as is all of them. But the Hawks could go up 3-1. Yeah, the Hawks will go up 3-1, but also the Knicks can go down 3-1. kind of hard to come back from 3-1. So very, very important game right here for both teams. Julius Randle gets stuck, gets the ball over to Reggie Bullock. Barrett drives and shoots and scores. Alley-oop play attempted but not completed. And now New York has the ball. R.J. Barrett drives. Looks like he traveled, wasn't called. Burks scores. And New York takes the lead.
This guy has provided punch all season long. RJ 2 feet in the paint, kick it, and he goes to the floater game.
Game one, Burks had a career playoff high 27 in only
21-20, New York. Gallinari, wide open three, off the mark. Knicks rebound. It's rebounded by Burks. Oh, Randall gets rid of the ball quickly. Gets it back to Burks. Shoots a long three, off the mark. Solomon Hill with the rebound. Herder handling the ball at the top of the key. Trae Young is taking a break. Gets it down to Gallinari on the wing, actually. Gallinari battling Burks. Shoots a fall-away jumper, and it's good. Barrett drives after getting a pass from Julius Randle. He's fouled on the play. That is a lot of.
Does what he has to do, gets physical, and gets over separation by initiating on his own.
Any one of those might have been called a foul. Meanwhile, Barrett knocks down the free throw for the New York Knicks on the season, a 75% free throw shooter in this game so far, 1 of 4 from the field. Knocks down the second. His father, Rowan Barrett, former St. John's.
And New York goes back up by 1. Julius Randle brings the ball down the court. Spin move. Kicks out to R.J. Barrett. Wide open three, and it's good.
That's terrific because, again, you want Randall being the playmaker he was all year, right?
And the Knicks take their biggest lead, if I'm not mistaken, by 4. 16 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter. Lou Williams handling the ball at the top of the key, drives and kicks. Solomon Hill with a 3. Atlanta pulls to within 1 with 5 seconds left on the clock. Julius Randle, jump back 3, shoots the ball to Barrett. Was it good? We're going to have to look at that. Nope. Barrett did not get it off in time, so the score remains. (25-26), if you're wondering. Been a very close game so far.
What's going on, Dad?
Julius Randle has 7. R.J. Barrett for the Knicks Since I last spoke about the scoring, has put in 7. So he has 7. Burks has 2. Gallinari for the Hawks has 5. Solomon Hill has 3. Again, Derrick Rose goes out of the game with 10 points. Not sure. Hadn't heard anything about why he went out of the game the way he did. Again, Randall has 7. Barrett has 7. Burke has 2 points. That's it for the Hawks. Young has 9. Capella has 6. Collins has 2. Gallinari has 5. Hill has 3. Very close played game right here, guys.
You want a drink, bro? Come on, will you just tell me who? Oh, that's just.
Field goal percentage 41 Knicks and 38.5 Hawks. For 3-point shooting, the Knicks are shooting 4 of 9, and Atlanta 2 of 12. They've taken some, we're just not hitting them. Free throws. Nobody shot free throws. Well, yes, they have. They've hit them all. Both teams have hit them all. So they're 100% from the floor, from the free throw line. And rebounding, Atlanta Hawks are dominating right now, 18-9. Very close game right now, guys. Guys and gals.
Too much? I think we got it.
Yeah, thank you.
Geico. Great service without all the drama.
There's a beach out there calling your name. Adios, inside. We've got clear skies to find. Let's go say hola to the incredibly refreshing world of Corona Hard Seltzer.
Welcome back to the NBA First Round on ABC, presented by Auto 200 here with the Knicks Tom Thibodeau. Coach, you told us that you wanted RJ and Julius to keep it simple. What did you think of their approach in the first quarter?
Good decision. Open shoot. Not open. Make a play. Keep it simple. Easy decisions. Keep the ball moving. We do that. We're going to get good shots. I have confidence in both guys.
Well, Trae Young assisted and scored on the majority of the Hawks' points in that quarter. How do you pick your poison going forward with him defensively?
Yeah, the coach is a problem. We got to govern with our team. We got to be disciplined. But we got to read what's happening because he's dragging us away. We got to make sure we're recovering and not losing control of our run.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Smart TV.
Sometimes easier said than done. That guy's gravity is so strong. Trae Young attracts so much attention. It's tough to remember that there are other guys on the floor sometimes that we can eye on.
It's been a struggle for the Hawks, particularly in the postseason. If he and Bogdanovich are off the floor at the same time, it seems like Nate is keeping one of them on the floor at all times. But listen, Trae Young is a guy who requires multiple efforts for the entire shot clock.
There's Lou Williams. Great time, 6 minutes.
Back to live action.
Burks coming back the other way. Starting the second quarter. Knicks leading by 3. Obi Toppin in the ball game along with Noel, and then quickly Burks and Rose at the point.
Rose is back on the court. Barrett drives. No, that's hurt. That's Burks. Burks with a nice drive and a layup. Scores 30-25. The Knicks. Bogdanovich handling the ball. Kicks it to Herter. Wide open 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Noel. Quigley brings the ball down the court. Kicks it back out to Toppin. Rose drives. Nice 2-point shots off the mark. Herder driving. Is knocked out of bounds. Oh, saved. Back to Bogdanovich for the three. 28-30 New York, 10 minutes, 15 seconds left in this first half. Derrick Rose brings the ball down. Lime green tennis shoes. Kicks it out to Quigley. Long three. In and out. Rebounded by Capella. Herder kicks the ball to Gallinari, who turns down the three, but then shoots, and it's good. It was a fake on that three-point. That three-point attempt or three-point shot fake to let the defender go by. Burks drives. Bad pass, loses the ball. Gallinari stops. Gets the ball over to Lou Williams. Herder in the corner. Good. For another three. And there's another timeout by Atlanta. The score is 30-34. Excuse me, by New York. Timeout is by New York. 30-34. Just want to calm these Hawks down a little bit. If I were to talk about, if I were a fan of either one of these teams, it'd be Atlanta. But I still would like to see Julius Randle play the way he's been playing throughout the year. And for some reason, he just can't get it, just cannot get it. And it's going to be, if they end up getting knocked out, it's going to be a long season for him, a long off season for him because, you know, he's been playing so well. And then he's going to be like trying to figure out what was it? Why did I not play like I've been playing during the playoffs when it really, really counts? So I hope he can get one good game, one great game in, you know, even though I'd like to see Atlanta go ahead and win the whole thing, win this series. It would be great for me if they won the whole thing, you know. An underdog wins the whole thing. It would be great. All right, so thanks for the like, whoever that was. I appreciate it so very much. Probably was one of my kinfolk. Yeah, y'all look pretty nice there, ladies. Might have been my wife. Who knows?
So while you can't buy happiness, you can buy happiness. Hi, Happy Hour. Every day from 2 to 10 p.m. Hi, Happy Hour. Every day from 2 to 10 p.m. Hi, Happy Hour. Every day from 2 to 10 p.m. Celebrity Game 214 on ABC.
Time to take a look at the golden moments brought to you by Miss Dallas. After a 141 start from three, it's 57 seconds. The Hawks have taken 3 straight. There's so much left to go. And it's
All right, back to live action. Derrick Rose gets the ball to Taj. He kicks it to the corner. Quigley, top of the key. Oh, drives by Hill. Or was that Capella? Drives by Capella. And they score. 32-34. Herter gets the ball to Gallinari, who gets the ball to Bogdanovich. There's a foul on the play, I think, on Gallinari. Good ball movement. Derrick Rose scored on that play. It was a tech, might have been a defensive 3-second call. Score is now 32-35. Atlanta still up.
When I look out there, I still see a very athletically capable player blowing by guys and a certain type of quickness. It's not like he's suddenly gone to this slow plodding player.
For you, me, and most of America, that level of athleticism is something we're unfamiliar with.
Thank you.
Shot missed by Bogdanovich. Burks brings the ball down the court. Looks like this young man is looking to score. Gets it back out to Quigley. Rose, long three by Quigley, off the mark. Lou Williams thinks about drawing the foul off Burks, changes his mind. Gallinari got Toppin on him. Toppin competing on defense. And the ball goes out of bounds on Atlanta. Now off the bench comes Trae Young and Hunter. 32-35, Atlanta still ahead. Jaden Rose gets the ball to Toppin, doing a lot of dribbling. Takes it to the basket. Finger roll is good. 34-35, Atlanta. 7 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first half. Trae Young directing traffic. Gets the ball to Capella. Has a wide open shot. Turns it down. Gets the ball to Bogdanovich. Dribbling. Loses the ball and he fouls. He fouls Burks.
The Sixers trying to close out the Wizards in Game 4, then Utah against Memphis. For all these games, please go to NBA.com or visit.
So 76ers play the Wizards tomorrow night. 76ers obviously has won all three, so they can close the series out tomorrow night. Jalen Rose gets the ball down to Taj Gibson with a layup. Derrick Rose has been playing very good for the Knicks. Trae Young gets the ball to Collins, whose shot is blocked. Burks brings the ball down. Looks away Toppin, who was wide open in the corner, to take on Collins. He shoots a long three. It's off the mark. Don't know what that was all about. Bogdanovich gets the ball back to Gallinari, who swings it to Trae Young with Rhodes on him. And he goes to the basket. Ooh, swings pass. Collin drives. Oh, layup is missed, but he's fouled on the play. Nice athletic pass by Trae Young. I didn't know where he was going with that pass, but he made it. He got it there. Get a little pizza. Well, we got a little timeout here. Not a timeout, but Collins is shooting free throws. He makes the first of one. sausage pizza.
Season long, finished the regular season fourth, but they were first in opponents' points per game, first in field goal percentage, and first in 3-point percentage. So, Nate making the point, that's movement. Get them in rotation. Force multiple efforts defensively.
Derrick Rose gets the ball to Bullock, who hasn't scored yet. Boy, he's fouled. What a foul. Don't know what Trey is asking him to look at. Ooh, yeah. Right, he didn't foul him. Bullock. But they didn't look at it. Rose gets the ball. Screen set by Taj Gibson. Rose shoots the ball. It's short. Hunter with the rebound. Look at this, looking for someone to pass it to. Hunter still with the ball in his hand. Finally gets it to Trey. Hunter steps in, takes a nice 2-point shot. Is off the mark. Burks brings the ball down the court. And back down the court, Trae Young brings the ball down. He's fouled and hits one. Old-fashioned 3-point play coming up. He's fouled by Bullock.
And there's contact early, good concentration by Trae Young.
Love his confidence and his audacity, and he that any flattering way that he plays with. At 6 years old,
38-40.
loving and doting father, Rayford and said, Dad, I'm going to go break all of your collegiate records at Texas Tech. Where he played and subsequently ended up in Oklahoma. Whistle a foul, going to go against New York.
Foul away from the ball.
He can come off a certain kind of way. Look at his frame, his stature, where he's trying to succeed at 6'1", 185 pounds. That level of competitive spirit has got to be there at that size.
Trae Young, long three is good. Julius Randle had a wide open three, turned it down. Instead, goes to the basket. And there's a goaltend.
And Scott Foster, our official, says goaltending. Randall now 4 of 10. What did that mean? But it looked up to us, right? He went quickly with it and decisively.
Get him going north-south to his strong hand. He can be a problem.
Now it's up to Young. Oh, my. Right from halfway down now.
Another long shot by Trey. Missed. Barrett has the ball. Go to the basket. Bank shot off the window too hard. Trae Young. Cross half court. Oh, gets the ball into Capella, who throws it up, but he's fouled on the play. Atlanta back up by 3.
He's in real trouble here, folks. Bullock fighting him every step of the way. Somehow finds a way to deliver that pass. I mean, this guy, his frame, right? Bullock's got size and weight on him. Holds him off, delivers it to the only guy he wants to touch it, and that's Clint Capella.
Ooh. Capella. I never knew he shot free throws like that. Those were extremely flat. Rose handling the ball, gets it to Julius with Collins on him. Down to Taj, who bullies his way into 2 points. Atlanta is only up by 1 point. Trae Young gets the ball to Bogdanovich, who gets it to Capella, who goes to the basket and loses it. RJ Barrett comes out of there with it, going to the basket, layup, left hand, and New York. Oh, that was nice. So there's timeout on the floor. New York up by 1, 44-30, 43. Thank you guys for the second like. Guys, this is not all I do. If you want to go check out my channel, check it out. Subscribe. Help out my channel. I appreciate it. By the way, I do 50 push-ups every time I get 50 subscribers, so I'm on the way to 350. Think I got to get about 30 more subscribers. And then there's another little workout there with the 50 push-ups. So let's go.
Strawberry in there, but look at the way that the crust, like the graham cracker crust, is like sprinkled on it. Piece of art. Sonic cheesecake glass.
This is a really good mouth art.
Yeah.
Global clothing consumption has doubled in the last 15 years. We can change that.
All right, field goal percentages changed just a little bit. The Knicks are still shooting a better shot than Atlanta, 46.2%. Atlanta at 39. 3-point shooting, Knicks are 4 of 12. Atlanta is 6 for 19. Free throws, Knicks have still not missed from the free throw line. Atlanta is now 7 of 9. Rebounds changed just a bit. The Knicks are now rebounding a little bit better, 17. Atlanta has 24. Assists 13 to 10. Points in the paint, sort of close. Knicks are doing a little bit better right there.
You could use a lot of Dr. King. His rhythm, his cadence, the power.
Back from the timeout with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the first half. It's 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bogdanovich drives, kicks the ball to a wide open Collins, who hits a three. Randall has the ball for the Knicks with Collins on him. Thinks about taking him. Fall away jumper is off the mark. Trae Young off to the races. Gets the ball to Collins, who runs the floor for a dunk. 44-48. Atlanta. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left. Randall tries to drive, but the ball is stripped from behind. Bogdanovich stops and pulls a three, and it's good. And we got another timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Atlanta keeps going on runs. However, the Knicks are not quite out of it. Thibodeau gets a timeout. A very smart, intelligent timeout. We don't want those. They doesn't want the Knicks to get down too far. Still fresh.
Unstoppables. What is it? The first hard seltzer with antioxidant vitamin C. It tastes different.
Hey, appreciate that, Devin Mines. What's been going on, man? I ain't heard from you in a long time. Yeah, man. You know, I'm just out here doing my thing. Doing a little play-by-play. Even though my Hornets are out of it, still the playoffs, still basketball, still good stuff. Bogdanovich, 13. And back off the timeout with 2 minutes left on the clock. Derrick Rose, who's keeping the Knicks in it, scores 46-51. Hunter gets the ball back out to Bogdanovich, who shoots another three off the mark. Julius Randle with the rebound, gets it out to Rose. Rose slows it down. Oh, gets a nice little pass into to Randle. Taj with the rebound, kicks it back out to Rose. 6 seconds left. Taj kicks it. Somebody's got to shoot it. Oh, Randle's fouled on the play, shooting a three. That's by Trae Young. Yeah, he could. Let's see. Did he jump? He didn't even need to jump. Yeah, he hit him on the head. Yeah, he's not gonna hit that. Look at me over here coaching like I'm watching the Hornets play. Oh no, they love to foul the 3-point shooter this year though. Even though they know they are the refs are calling that big time now. And I mean, why is that? Why do more 3-point shots get called fouls than the 2-point shots? You know, somebody tries to block a 2-point. There's more 3-point fouls called on 3-point shooting than there are 2-point shots for some reason. I think I'm talking jumpers. That is, they're really looking at that 3-point. If you touch them at any moment, anyway on the body or whatever, they're going to call that. Hunter brings the ball down for the Hawks. Quick pull by Bogdanovich is off the mark. Barrett in the corner gets the ball back to Randall, who drives, kicks it to Reggie Bullock, who's off the mark. Reggie's not hitting today. Bogdanovich brings the ball down to Herter. Little fancy dribbling, kicks it back to Bogdanovich. Ooh, nice pass down to Collins. The dunk is denied, but he's fouled on the play.
take another look at John Collins. Mentioned the fact that he's from a military family and he's doing a real wonderfully dynamic thing. He just opened up and dropped a line of merchandise, hoodies, clothing called the Baptist line. That's his nickname, and the proceeds of which will go to military families. A young man who's going to be a free agent next year earlier turned down a lucrative.
Collins hit free throws. 35 seconds left on the clock. Rose brings it down. Drive to the corner, nothing's there. Gets the ball to Randall. He's fouled on the play. Too much body by Collins. And Randall goes to the free throw line. Thanks for the 3 likes. Randall has 11 points. Rose has 16. Randall misses the first of 2. Got to hit those free throws. Every point is going to be important. 48-53. Hawks, 25.3 seconds left on the clock. Randall takes another attempt at the free throw, and he hits it. Bogdanovich brings the ball down. Trae Young is out until halftime. Well, till after halftime. 12 seconds left on the clock. 8 to shoot. Wide open shot in the corner. Hunter is off the mark. Randall gets the rebound. Looks down the court. Almost throws away. Barrett shoots. And it's off the mark. Halftime score 49-53. Atlanta.
And Rose keeping the Knicks in with his flow game. Back with more right after this. The NBA playoffs presented by Mountain Dew on ABC is brought to you by Best.
All right, as I said, it's a very interesting game. We're watching right here because this could make or break each one of these teams here. If the Knicks go on to win, the series is tied again, 2-2, and they have just as much chance to win this series as the Hawks. However, if the Hawks win this one and they go up 3-1, it's going to be darn hard for the Knicks to come back and win because, all Atlanta has to do is hit one more or get one more win. Now, the series does go back to New York this next game. So the Knicks are going to have the whole Garden behind them to help them win this next game. But this is very important right here. All right, so if Atlanta wins, then Atlanta goes to New York. Even if they do lose at New York, I'm pretty sure the series comes right back to Atlanta. And, and if that is the winning game, then this crowd is going to be hype and Atlanta's going to be hype. That's why I was interested in streaming this series. All right, but anyway, Randall for the Knicks has 12 points. Not bad, Randall. If he scores 12 more points, that's 24 points. Hey, that's That's what he did during the regular season, that or more. Uh, Todd Gibson has 4 points, but Gibson's doing more than just he's more than just offense. He has 3 rebounds, or actually 4 rebounds, three of which he has 3 rebounds, 2 of which are offensive, and then one defense. So that's not something to shake your head at. Derrick Rose, 16 points. How many assists? 3 assists. RJ Barrett with 16 minutes has 9 points. By the way, Derrick Rose is playing more minutes than anyone on his team. He has 20 minutes, more than anyone out there. The oldest guy basically on the court is playing the most. And I mean, he's keeping the Knicks in it with 16 points. Obi Toppin has 4 points with 7 minutes, and Noel has not scored yet. Noel is playing on an injury. Got to give him that. Burks has 4 points. Anything that Burks scores, I think, is icing on the cake. But Randall's got to continue to score. Reggie Bullock's got to put something in offensively. He's got to do something for the team offensively if they are going to win tonight. Gibson, he just needs to continue doing what he's doing. Whenever he scores, it's icing on the cake. But he rebound, play defense. Derrick Rose, I mean, Derrick's just gonna have to have 28, 30 points before they win, because he's the only one that seems to be able to get to where he wants to anywhere on the court. And RJ Barrett, he has got to step up. RJ Barrett's got to get 20 points tonight. He's got to get 20 points. If you ask me, all he needs to do is just be more aggressive. The Hawks. Collins has 11. That's big time for Collins. He's not been scoring a lot offensive. He's not been uh, offensively potent here lately. But 11 points is good for him in this series. Trey Young, 15 points. Trey will definitely have 30 before the end of the game. Capella has 6 points. Man, they got to get Capella. I don't know. I'm just thinking he usually scores more, but Capella does other things. He's got 7 rebounds, and he's playing a good defense. But I'd like to see him get about 10 points, and we know it's going to be Trey getting him the ball. So Trey has 4 assists. So yeah, I would like to see Capella get in double figures. Bogdanovich has 6 points. It just seems like he has more, but yeah, Bogdanovich is going to have to. I think he's going to have to get in double figures too. Uh, Gallinari has 9 points. He's doing his job coming off the bench. Solomon Hill, 3 points. Solomon only has 4 minutes, so that's why he's not, if you ask me, filling things up. Because every time this dude plays the Hornets, he can't stop scoring, or we can't stop from scoring. Hunter is not being as potent as he usually is, but uh, still, there's another half to the game. So the shooting percentage has changed just a little. The Knicks are 42.2% shooting from the floor, and Atlanta 40%, uh, basically 49%, but they're in the league. Interesting. 3-point shooting. The Knicks are 4 of 14, and the Atlanta Hawks are 8 of 24. So they've gone ahead of the Knicks there, 33%, and the Knicks were 28% from the 3-point line. And free throws. The Knicks are 7 to 10, Atlanta 9 for 11. Assists exactly the same. So very close and even game there. Very close and even game.
philosopher Socrates once said, to find yourself, think for yourself. Great philosopher Arby's once said, y'all ever put spicy sauce on a toothless churro? Arby's, we have the meat.
Unstoppable English sentence starter. Unstoppables.
Yeah, you're exactly right there, Devin. I mean, Divine Minds. Exactly right. It did. The Hornets became a team to watch. I, I mean, I liked it. Even last year, they started to get a little bit exciting uh, to watch, and I'm not sure. I mean, we were coming into our own last year when the COVID thing happened and shut everything down. So I don't know if we would have made it to the playoffs last year, but we were looking pretty darn. We were looking good. We're trending in the right direction. And this year, with the addition of Melo, it just made things exciting. And you're right. You're right. When we went down, I mean, and key guys went down. Like, four guys at one time were out. And I gotta take my hat off to the Hornets. Uh, when those guys went out, it was next guy up. We still won a few games, uh, but then they're near the end, just having those guys out and then having them come back and having to get back into playing shape, I guess, if you will. It just hurt us, and so I don't know what happened to us defensively there the last 4 or 5 games, but it didn't look good. But still, like you said, it gives us hope for the future. Now, let's see what we do on the off season, Divine. Let's see what we do on the off season. See if these Hornets can make some good moves, at least one move, and and then make our chances to get in these playoffs even better. Because the way we were playing, we could have been in one of these spots right here. We were in. We got all the way to the fourth spot there one time, so we could have been in the fourth, fifth, that sixth, fourth, fifth, sixth spot. We could have. The Hornets could have definitely been in there. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens this off season. That's when the Hornets tend to make all their moves. You know, we'll have some kind of lottery pick. I think. I don't know if they're going to try to get a. Well, I don't know what my Hornets are thinking of. I don't know if they're thinking about trying to get a big, and if they're thinking about trying to get this big from the draft, or are they thinking about trading some guys to get a quality big man? I don't know. You know, somebody told me something that about Haywood talking to guys, and some guys with knowing that you've got Melo and Haywood there, and possibly I don't know, they might still be able to keep Rozier, but with having those guys there, uh, maybe there's some decent names that might want to come and play in Charlotte. I not sure, but it'll be good. It'll be good to get somebody. It'll be good to get somebody with some experience, but if not, I think we need to get a solid big man. I'm trying to look at some guys in college, some solid big men. I want a big man. I think we need a big man, like at least 6'10", 6'10", 6'11", 240, 250, that can go to work on the post. Get you a nice quick 2-point basket. Draw a foul. Go to the free throw line. Uh, oh, uh, old fashioned 3-point play. Because everybody on our team is 3-point shooters. Everybody wants to shoot three. The only person or people that don't shoot a lot of threes would be uh, Biz, and Zeller. But Zeller will pull it too. I think Zeller definitely shot. He used to shoot the three in college, but you know, I just want a big that can get the ball down there and then sometimes attempts to look for a shot there. Our guys, when our bigs get the ball down low, they ain't even looking to score. They're not gonna post you up. They're gonna get that ball back to one of the guards immediately. So there's my little rant right there. But yeah, man. Thanks for that, Devin. Hey, I appreciate that, Kamari. Appreciate that. I'm working on more videos.
To transform the energy grid, preventing thousands of outages. To add more renewables and advanced technologies like solar and wind. As we drive toward net zero carbon, all while keeping the energy you depend on reliable and affordable. We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
All right. So halftime is just about over. Guys, I'll be right back. So back after halftime. And Trey Young pours in another three. New York takes a shot. I think that was Randall off the mark. Bogdanovich to Capella. To Trey, shoots another shot, and it's good. I think that was a two. Jay Rose kicks it to Barrett. Step back, 2-point shot off the mark. Rebounded by Gibson. RJ thinks about driving. Gets it to Bullock. Cross court to Rose. Oh, short jumper off the mark by Rose, but rebounded by Randall and laid up. 51-58. Trae Young gets the ball to Bogdanovich coming off the screen. Collins back to Bogdanovich, and Collins is fouled. Fouled by Derrick Rose, not J. Rose.
And his arm around the waist of the offensive player. It's going to be the first team foul against New York here in the
Bogdanovich takes the ball out, gets it Trae Young. Trae Young to Hunter. Screen set by Capella. Hunter dribbling, pulls up. 2-point shot is good over Barrett. Atlanta goes up by 9 with 9 minutes and 39 seconds left on the clock. Rose handling the ball at the top of the key, being hounded by Bogdanovich. Randall looks like it's going to step into a three and does take the three, and off the mark. Rebound, Capella. Long pass down the court by by Trae. Off the mark by Bogdanovich. Randall throws a bad pass. Oh, Randall throws a bad pass to Derrick Rose. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Brings it down, squeezes it in to Hunter. And he's fouled on the play. And the point is good. Hunter completes the old-fashioned three-point play. The score is now 51-63 as Atlanta pulls away just a little more with 9 minutes left on the clock. Derrick Rose gets the ball to Julius Randle, who's being fouled by Hunter. Fouls on the floor.
This is something we talked to Tom Thibodeau about in Game 3. Like, it was 41-41, and then all of a sudden, this Hawks team that has more options offensively, look at separation.
Rose with the ball, top of the key, gets it to Todd Gibson, swings it. Barrett, wide open three is good. Trae Young coming down, thinking about getting it right back. Gets the ball to Hunter. Baseline closed out by Barrett. 9 seconds to shoot on the clock. Bunch of dribbling. Collins has to shoot a hard shot. Oh, and scores. 2-point shot. 2-point basket by Collins over Randall. Atlanta's going to need to score right here. Yeah, they're asking Rose to do a lot of work, bro. And Randall travels. He's in quicksand. He's in quicksand. He's doing he's working hard, but just nothing good's coming out of it. But he can't give up. He can't give up. Trae Young, wide open shot by Collins is good. And New York has to get a timeout. Another timeout.
Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on the TLX.
Hey, I'm Jordan, a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's new lemon kale Caesar salad is how the textures combine. The kale, the crispy breadcrumbs, all tied together with the warm grilled nuggets and the dressing and lemon juice. That's my favorite.
Hey, I'm Holly, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's new lemon kale Caesar salad is the lemon Caesar vinaigrette. It's light, sweet, and citrusy. When it comes together, it's like the perfect balance. It's one of my favorite tastes of all time.
I'll be observing your safe driving abilities. Play your cards right. You could be in for a tasty discount. Let's roll. Hey, check it out. We're trying to check in the sidewalk over here. Oh, who just gives away wood?
Snapchat. Progressive rewards you for driving safe and driving less. There's an app. Save money.
Well, that came out of nowhere. Riding a bike should be a really fun experience. We make low maintenance bicycles for everyday riders. We're coming off a great year, and when the pandemic hit, we really had to think creatively. Teams allowed us to do what we call virtual visits. Hey, is that TK?
Hi, how are you?
We're able to see 2 or 3-fold the amount of customers from all over the world. Without teams, there's no way this would have been possible. And I really think it's gonna set a standard for retail moving forward.
Unstoppable in-wash scent booster. Downy Unstoppables.
Why do I do it? Because I love the challenge? God, no. I do it for the beer.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Coming up next on ABC, Devin Booker right there. The Suns taking on LeBron and the Lakers. Lakers leading the series 2-1, also available on the ESPN app. Booker trying to bounce back from a 6 for 19 shooting game. And yeah, there's a good reason why they're dancing here in Atlanta. To start the third quarter, they pull ahead. Scoring to go 15-5. Of course, it's been not just something that you pointed out, not just the Trae Young show.
Well, think about it, Collins. He's not the kind of series you would expect. He's got 16, so that's the most he's had through the first 3+ games of the series. Well, Donovan's made 2 shots.
Back from the timeout, Reggie Bullock with the ball. Gives it to Randall. Back to Rose, who pulls up and hits the 2-point shot. Stops the bleeding for a little bit. Trae. Ball still bouncing around. Reggie Bullock finally corrals it. Gets it to Randall, who brings the ball down the court. Randall kicks the ball back out to Bullock, who shoots it, still off the mark. Bogdanovich gets the ball wide open. Trae Young misses the 3, but Atlanta gets the rebound. Collins. Hunter goes up strong, misses. Taj Gibson gets his hand on the rebound. Rose, long pass to Barrett. All the way to the basket. Fouled on the play, and the 2-point shot is good.
I've said it all day. Taj is never going to show up in a box. They had a numbered advantage. Taj is like, nope, not having it. Look at this. He's trying to guard multiple guys. Challenge without.
Yeah, where is everybody?
Get the ball in transition and allow for this to happen, Mark. Easy opportunities because you're playing off good defense, getting out in transition.
Maybe that'll get RJ Barrett going a little bit. He's got 14 points in the last.
We'll look at RJ Barrett's points here in a few. Free throw is good.
He went down to Central Florida, back to his old high school, Montford Academy, with his trainer Drew Hanlon, and got in 3-a-day workouts, not 2-a-days, 3-a-day workouts, and reworked that jump shot. Making a couple of tweaks
Ooh,
with a loose ball and 2-on-1.
the Knicks Oh, come on, Bullock.
Makes another defensive play, and yet you blow an opportunity. Look at this aggressive. Let me use my left
Todd
with the long arm.
Gibson, good defense. Steal, and then Reggie Bullock travels. Oh my gosh.
My goodness, like you have a 2-on-1 opportunity, indecisiveness. That hurts.
59-68. Trae Young brings the ball up the court with 6 minutes on the clock. Oh, long three off the mark. Rebound by Barrett. Randall drives, kicks the ball down to Taj, who goes up quick. Layup. 2 points. Good. 61-68. And the Knicks aren't out of it. The Knicks have not given up. Taj Gibson D'ing up Capella. Double team. Good step out. Ooh. The defense was pretty darn good right there. In fact, these guys are supposed to be, the number one defense in the NBA?
On the other end, Julius gets by, has to put it to Taj, who goes again into the chest of
Capella shoots this time. The shot looks a little better. It gets a little arc on the ball.
These numbers don't tell the story, folks, of his impact on this game. Contributing in multiple areas, but the sound defense, the constant work, the communication.
Capella with another 2-point shot. Another free throw. And he scores. Gets both of them. Rose gets the ball in from Todd Gibson. Ooh. Rose thought he was going to get fouled. Threw up a shot. Did not go in. Herter brings the ball down. Gets it to Bogdanovich. Being guarded by Todd Gibson. Puts a few crossovers on him. Kicks it out to Collins, who has a wide open three. Turns it down for the 2. But he's fouled by Derrick Rose. Collins. I just figured out who he reminds me of. Colin reminds me of Flight Reacts. Flight Reacts. Except Collins' game is like 1,000% better than Flight Reacts. So Atlanta goes back up by 11. Rose gets the ball to Randall, turns down a 3, drives, gets his own rebound, misses, balls out on Atlanta. Out on New York. Man, it can't. He's got those yips, man. He just cannot. Things aren't feeling good to him on shooting the ball offensively. That's all it is. It's kind of hard. You're just second guessing yourself, and things aren't coming smoothly for you. And so where he would usually hit that layup with no problem, he misses it, shooting it too hard. It's just, and it's a lot of it's mental. It's mental because physically, you can do it.
I think they're getting a defensive 3 seconds here on Atlanta. Or on New York.
61-72, 4 minutes, 17 seconds left in the third. Suns versus the Lakers. Lakers have a 1-game lead.
Randall got on the phone, shot him a couple of texts, and said, "Coach, I'd love to have you here. I need you here."
Longtime trusted confidant of John Calipari.
Herter gets the ball in just in time. Trae Young, step back three is good. Randall drives. He drives strong to the basket, misses the layup.
Well, you touched on it. The ability to pull back that dribble, stop on a dime, get the necessary separation to his.
And Collins took a little hit on that play.
John Collins shaken up on that drive by Randall to the basket.
Think there's some blood on the floor.
Bloody nose.
He may be out of it.
Hawks up 15.
Dang, Flight reacts.
Okay, at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals on all smartphones. Let me break it down. You got your new customers, they get our best deals. You got your existing customers, they also get our best deals. Everyone gets the deals. Questions? Got it. But why did you use a permanent marker? Because I want to make sure you remember. I'm gonna get a new whiteboard.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives new and existing customers the same great deals on all smartphones. We have up to $700 off our latest 5G smartphones.
Gillette Pro Glide. 5 blades and a pivoting flex wall designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke. So you're ready for the day with a fresh face or a fresh start. For a limited time, get a 5th cartridge free.
With no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like...
It's looking kind of chilly out today. What am I going to wear? I think I'll go with a cardigan.
Yep, even easier than that. And with a top-rated app that lets you deposit checks and transfer money anytime, anywhere, is it really even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Feel that? That's the tingling sensation of renewed possibilities. It comes when you embrace change and defy expectation. That's why we're putting thrill back into driving. No more A to B nonsense. You deserve a car that's more power, more tech, more fun, more you. And with over 80 years of delivering thrills, we know what we're talking about. This is the new Nissan.
There's a beach out there calling your name. Adios inside. We got clear skies and fun. Let's go say hola to the incredibly refreshing world of Corona Hard Seltzer. Hola inside. We got there calling your name. Adios inside. We got Burger King. Your way better.
Okay, Sabrina, I see you. Where do you want this at, Chris? Wait, what?
Is this one of your State Farm commercials?
Yeah, sure is.
Jake from State Farm?
Did they not send you all the scripts?
No. Chris smiles and says, "Wow, love State Farm's surprisingly great rates." Then suddenly his body turns into a basketball. Come on, this stuff is...
Chris?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back. We're going to bring in longtime NBA official Steve Javie. Steve, tell us about this challenge and the subsequent call.
Yeah, well, Galena challenges a call which initially was a defensive foul. And as we can see, Randall, as he's going to the basket in his off arm, really cracks the guy, the defender in the nose with his elbow. This call will be overturned and be called an offensive foul. So we can take a look at the replay. You see his elbow right there, just gets him right in the nose. So good call on the reversal, and it's an offensive foul.
All right, Steve Javie. So it'll be Hawks basketball. Let's go to Cassidy for more.
There's that offensive foul. John Collins went back to the locker room. He got hit in the lip. And what I'm hearing is a pretty big laceration. So I'll keep you posted on his status going forward. But as he was going back to the locker room, best believe he got one big loud ovation from the crowd as he wrapped him up. Back to you, Mark.
Nice feed inside, and that's going to be foul against Burks. Sometimes they say the playoffs don't begin until somebody got to get stitched up.
So Collins took a real hard hit by Julius on that layup attempt, and Julius caught him in the lip with an elbow. A lot of blood. He goes straight back to the locker room. Got to get stitched up.
You didn't come back with Capella. You came back with the young man who drew the foul, Kongwu. And so Capella remains on the bench getting his necessary rest. See if New York can take advantage.
And Randall again. Just cannot score. 61-78 with 3 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock. Barrett brings the ball down, gets it to Reggie Bullock, who I do not think has scored today. Not from the field. Randall, still not being deterred, kicks the ball to Barrett. Barrett to Burks, and he's fouled, but misses the layup. He goes to the line.
Another one who's not jumping the postseason spotlight.
Burks gets the first out of two.
Joel is coming off a 36.8 rebound game. Ben Simmons is playing great basketball. Scoring support from Tobias. Seth Curry making shots. Like, Sixers look like they could be a problem.
Trae Young gets the ball to Gallinari, turns down the three, drives, and gets a foul call on Burks.
Yeah, what a complete turnaround for Atlanta from game 3, where their trips to the free throw line were severely limited. They made a ton of threes. They made 16, but they were outscored in game 3 from the free throw line by the Knicks.
Nate McMillan, the great turnaround that he's authored in Atlanta this year. Gallinari was one of those players brought in by Hawks management. Signed a lucrative 4-year, $80 million deal. He and Bogdanovich, who signed a $72 million deal, and some other key additions have made this one of the young
Knicks ball.
teams in the NBA.
Barrett drives and scores.
Get off the dribble drive, but you make a great point.
Cam Reddish is still hurt too. That's
right, but you added shooting around.
2 minutes, 39 seconds left on the clock. Trae Young brings the ball up, calls out the play, gets the ball over to Gallinari. Trae looks at a long three. Ooh, step back on Randall. Good. Off the mark. Barrett brings the ball. That's Burks brings the ball down. Little dribbling show. Gets into the lane. Gets it back out to Randall. Swings it to Burks for a three. Off the mark. Bogdanovich brings the rebound down. The score is 80-65 Atlanta. Hawks with the ball. Gallinari shoots a short jumper. He misses. Knicks ball. Barrett gets to the front of the rim, misses the short jumper. Randall turns down the three. Kicks it back out to Burks. Another wide open three. This time is good. Trae Young lets the ball roll. Picks it up with a minute and 14 seconds left on the clock. Gallinari sets a screen. Trae has Randall on him. Decides he wants to take him to the basket. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's good. Another three.
And that vision is why that this guy, he can flop play him off.
Barrett picks it up at half court. 55 seconds left on the clock. Randall shoots a three. It's good.
Mark, he's put in so much work. He goes from a 28% three-point shooter last year to 41. Trust the work, Julius. It's what made you the most improved guy in the league.
One of the great stories.
Hawks have the ball right now. Trey Young with Randall on him again. Gets it over to Gallinari, who drives, takes a short jumper, and it's good. So once again, every time New York does something good, Atlanta comes back down and does the same thing. New York goes up, Atlanta comes down and gets a couple more baskets. Randall with the ball being guarded by Gallinari. Ooh, this is what the young lady was talking about earlier. Right, earlier. These guys are banging down low and there's no foul called, and then this time Gallinari gives him a couple of forearms taps, and that's a foul. Screen set by Bullock, turned down by Randall. Randall steps over, shoots, no good. Bogdanovich brings it down, shoots a three. He's feeling it.
This presentation of NBA First Round presented by Mountain Dew continues after this message and word from our ABC stations. Choose better, be better, and now save when you order in the app. I think I heard someone.
So we got these Knicks who are still fighting, but Atlanta is just not letting up on them. The Knicks have Randall with 17. That's a pretty good game for him, but he still needs to get 25 points. Gibson 6 points. Derrick Rose 18. Barrett 17. So Barrett is getting close to that mark. I think he needs to get at least 20. He's got 17. Toppin 4 points. Burks has 9. Again, Burks is you asked me, icing on the cake, but it'll be good for him to get a few more points there. But Atlanta, Collins, who just went out, definitely going to have to get some stitches. 18 points. Hunter, 5 points. Capella, 5 points. Capella, 8 points. Trey Young has 24 points. Like I said, he'll have 30 plus. Bogdanovich has 12 points, who's hit the last 6 points. Gallinari has 13 points. Okonwu has 2. Solomon Hill has 3, and Herter has 3. So right now, just Atlanta has the momentum, shooting a good ball, playing decent defense. Knicks are not shooting great. I think, and defensively, I think they're doing what they can do. But the Hawks just having a good shooting night or day today. New York actually outscored Atlanta in the first quarter, 26-25. And then Atlanta outscored them 28-23 in the second. But in the third, New York 22 and Atlanta 35. So they really came out and had an offensive explosion. Uh, so one more quarter, and this game will be in the books. One more quarter, 12 minutes. And the fourth quarter has started. Gallinari pulls a three. He's short. Derrick Rose gets it to top end. Who comes to the game to start the fourth quarter? Back to Derrick Rose. Pulls a three. And that's off the mark. Rebound. Bogdanovich. Lou Williams gets it to Capella under the basket for 2 points. Derrick Rose. Gets to the top end. But Herter is fouled. Excuse me. Herter. Oh, I see that. Yeah, that's why Noel talked to him. Herter grabbed his leg. They didn't look at that. They didn't even look at that. It was not a basketball play. Yep, they're going to look at the play. Herter grabbed Noel's leg. Well, what else? It's got to be a flagrant foul. I mean, this call right here is going to be interesting. It was not a basketball play. But are they going to call that a flagrant foul? I mean, he did it flagrantly. It didn't look like it had a lot of malice in it, but still, he did it on purpose.
Is it a basketball play? No. Is it unnecessary? Yes. To me, it's difficult. It could go either way.
Yeah, you got to call it flagrant. Because really, it depends on who the person was. He could get by because he usually doesn't do stuff like this. But who name somebody who could get Big Boogie? If Boogie did that, he'd get called. They might even throw him out.
Don't do that. He said exactly that, Mark. Don't do that. And the colorful word that was appropriate in the immediate after that.
His dad Tom played for Siena, if you remember back in 1989, NCAA tournament against Stanford. Had a big game. We're going to get the call here from Scott Foster.
Dang, he's 6'7".
It's being evaluated. We hope to get the call here in a moment. Still discussing it. The Knicks trail 71 down 19. The fourth quarter just underway. Here's the call. Foul been upgraded to a flagrant one for unnecessary contact with the Grand So that's how we define unnecessary, or one of the many ways that we define unnecessary. Herter.
Yes, you grabbed his leg, bro.
Flagrant penalty one.
So it's a largest lead of the series.
It was a non-basketball play. How you guys even complaining about that. Ooh, come on, Noel. Collins is back on the bench. No, he had to get some stitches for that, boy. For that cut.
I would guess nearly at capacity. They haven't gotten an official number yet, but from courtside seats all the way up.
Mike, like I said, might get a little chippy. 10 minutes, 59 seconds left on the clock. Knicks have the ball. Ball's past the top end by Rose. Good assist. Layup is good. Lou Williams gets to the basket, shoots over, misses. Lou hadn't been his regular scoring self. Burks misses the layup. Bogdanovich brings the ball down the court, gets it to Herter, who drives, pulls up, short jumper is good. 74-92. Quigley kicks the ball to Toppin, who shoots an air ball. Lou Williams kicks the ball out to Bogdanovich. Herter, good. Herter is lighting them up. Somebody's going to foul him hard. Derrick Rose pulls a three, and he misses. Yeah, I think they said Derrick Rose has scored 2. He's only scored 2.5. Bogdanovich turns the screen down from Capella. Oh, gets the ball under the basket to Gallinari with the 2-point basket, and Thibodeau calls a timeout. He is just disgusted right now. Guys, if by some miracle New York can come back and win this game, it'd be like the biggest swing in emotions that I've ever seen in an NBA game, because right now Atlanta is just in control. Offensively, especially, and defensively. Offensively, they're getting exactly where they want to go. Defensively, New York is just not hitting shots. So, it doesn't matter what I say. I don't believe in jinxing anybody right now, but I think Atlanta has this game. 74-97. You know, if it, yeah.
You'd be wrong. Underneath every surface that carries a Honda badge, there has always been the capacity to amaze. Rise to the challenge with rugged performance of the Honda Pilot, Passport, and redesigned Ridgeline.
Easy. The first hard seltzer with antioxidant vitamin C. It just is different. Step up your seltzer game.
The octopus is one of the most fascinating creatures in the ocean.
Alright, check this out.
Wow! Look at it floating. Wow. That is not a cyanide.
You're right, it is.
Yeah, what happened to all your money from graduation? Huh?
Let's do it. What if the most amazing animals in the wild finally get a voice?
And then gifts they gave me I appreciate it.
Did you get that one that Lamont sent?
Yeah, and I'm confused.
What you mean?
A card, a Walmart card, but it doesn't have money on it. I don't know if it has money on it. I think
Why would he give you a card without money on it?
Exactly. It literally says Walmart card that's activated, something like.
Yeah, you probably got to go activate it. Doesn't mean it doesn't have money on it.
I'm gonna show
Come
you
on now.
today, I promise.
Call Lamont. Ask him. All right. Lamont, I don't know if you're watching, man, but
I'm gonna show you first.
give me a call. $74-97. Quigley drives to the basket. Quigley throws it up, misses. Capella with the rebound. Lou Williams gets the ball to Capella. Herder back to Bogdanovich. Screen set by Capella. Now another screen by Gallinari. Turned down. Herder feeling themselves, shoots a three, but misses this time. Quigley. Jalen Rose spin, blocked. Bogdanovich brings the ball down there in no hurry. 8 minutes, 21 seconds left on the clock. Gallinari drives. He's fouled on the play.
It just can't be overstated, the influence he's had. I mean, think about it, 28-12 since Nate McMillan took over on March 2nd. And some could say, well, he was an assistant coach, he didn't have any influence. Well, the voice that commands the attention is the guy leading the track. And he's the guy that's got the big responsibility on it. What a job he has done. This team, in their last 22 games at State Farm Arena, 20-2.
Great record. At home going back to the regular season here at State Farm Arena.
Forgive me, they're 29-12. Nate, I didn't mean to take a victory from you, my friend.
Randall on the drive, slams it home. And the question is whether that's too little too late. Randall 7-19 from the field.
Finn Argus, what's up? Shoe brand, that's big time.
Decisions to make whenever the season does come to a completion. They've got about $60 million in cap room.
Collins. Pass from Gallinari, was it? Didn't have control of it, but still got it, still controlled just enough to throw the ball up.
On the Lakers staff. That game also available on the ESPN app.
LeBron James averaging 20.7 points on 50% shooting. AD now 27 points on 43% shooting in that series.
That's what's up, Finn.
After a rough start, or is it more because Chris Paul has been diminished by as much as he has?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to evaluate because I think Chris Paul's really put pressure on an opponent with his ability to command the game.
Julius Randle shoots. He's scored. He's fouled in the paint. What's up, humans? First of all, if Lakers is a 7 seed and playing this, the Suns is 2, but we all know that the Lakers, two of their biggest guys, two of their best guys were hurt, so Look at Jalen Rose. Boy, he looks like he's just dog tired. Anyway, the Lakers are really not a 7 seed team. They're much higher than that. So, bruh, that's a good one. I still have to go with the Lakers because I think they made up in their mind that they're just not gonna. I mean, they made up in their mind that they're gonna attack. Nobody is gonna for the Suns gonna stop Anthony and just to have LeBron out there, he's an imposing figure anyway. But yeah, I still have to go with the Lakers. Even though the Suns are number 2, I still got to go with the Lakers on this one, man. Obi Toppin with a 3 misses. What's up, Sky? That's what's up. Get that thing done, bro. Young kicks it to Collins. Throws it up. Hits nothing. 6 minutes, 18 seconds left on the clock. Obi Toppin brings it down. Gets it down to Randall, who gets it over to Burks. Thinks about taking Gallinari and does. He's fouled on the play. Was he in the act of shooting? 78-103. Yeah, humans. That's what after they lost that first one, they were like we just didn't play aggressively. So the last 2 they have, and I don't know. The Suns can win, but I just think the Lakers are just going to stay aggressive on them. So I still had to go with the Lakers. I have to go with the Lakers. Barrett spin move. Left hand layup. Oh, basket interference. Take it away. 80-103. Still Atlanta. Yeah, he couldn't resist. Trae Young brings the ball in. Stops on the mosaic in the middle of the floor. Drives, kicks it to Gallinari, who drops the ball, shoots a 2-point shot, and it goes through. 5 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. Burks handles the ball. Crossover, still dribbling. Gets it to Randall. Randall kicks it. Burks, wide open 3. Good. Trae gets the ball, stops at the mosaic. Thinks about driving, turns it around, being double teamed. Somebody's open, swings it. Wide open shot by Herter. Good.
It's almost like he's welcoming the trap, Mark, and saying, all right, come trap me. I'll find that next guy.
And on the other end of that alley, I told the story recently about
I tell Julian, I said, what's up, Andrew?
His dad, Irving Rowland, the former NBA trainer, and he was with a team of young laws.
Sky, who was? I'm sure it was nothing wrong with your other manager, but what's this manager got that the old one didn't have? Which I don't even know the old one. Just asking. 85-110 with 3 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock. I think Atlanta has this one. And I told you it's going to get chippy. Because look, Trey likes to run his mouth a little bit.
What's he gonna chase? The slider? Nah. The changeup? Oh, I've got it. Curveball. Never halfway.
I'm too tired. 2 drums, 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 wings, with 1 heaping helping of mac and cheese, 1 large fry, and 4 flaky biscuits. That's 1 delicious mouthful.
Okay, Scott. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's finger looking good.
You ready to say grace? We thank you for giving us family.
It's a long time now.
For giving us the strength to hold on to the darkest storms.
Brother against brother. This should be interesting.
Maybe this is the end. But if we go out,
Heck, it should be. How many Fast and Furiouses can there be? Fast and Furious 9? They're going to make a 10.
Sounds great.
Sure does.
Fast and Furious 10, that'll be it. 10 Fast and Furious. 10 Fast and Furiouses. That's got to be it.
I thought people could use a break. We've all been through a lot this year. That makes sense.
Thanks for the 6 likes, guys.
Are you sure you have us booked all day? Read the room, guys. Right?
So I've been thinking about this whole do more thing. More steps, more reps, more pain, more. And I've been doing some reflecting.
I'm reflecting right now, babe.
Mm-hmm. You know, maybe there's more to less. Grind less, worry less, do more less. I think I'm gonna get a lot more out of it.
90 calories, 2.6 grams carbs. That's Corona Premier.
Nobody builds 5G like Verizon builds 5G.
Yep.
It is great engineers who built the most reliable network in America. Thousands of smarter towers.
Andrew,
Broader spectrum for faster 5G.
Bartel, it's not Bartel, it's Martel. Martel is going to the restroom. That is what he's doing.
It's us pushing us. It's Verizon versus Verizon.
He had a lot to drink on the airplane, and now he's got to stop. Yeah, he could get snacks. I think he's going to the restroom. I've done that before. My roommate, we had a few drinks, and I don't do well with the drinks if I'm not around a restroom.
And as the timeout was called, you saw Bullock now from the bottom of your screen run towards Gallinari.
Yeah, Bullock, get off the court. I told you guys. I told you, whoever was listening at the beginning of the game, I told you I could see Bullock being the guy, getting it, being chippy. And here he is. You can't run down there. Let's go, bro. You guys are already behind. But I knew if they were up big like this, that he would be one of the guys that was going to, sort of lose it a little bit. But yeah, if I drink anything, I got to be around the restroom because I'm going to go like several times. So that's probably what he's doing. He's having you stop at a gas station so he can go use the restroom. Randall can't finish. He's getting to the basket, but he can't finish. Yeah, what's up, Julian? He was telling me.
Celebrity Family Feud next Sunday on ABC.
Julius now with 22 points. He's on 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Struggle in the second half for Derrick Rose, just 1 for 6. And we have focused our conversation on Julius Randle appropriately as most improved players. But a struggle for him because
Gallinari is fouled by Julius Randle. Oh, and Julius is getting a little chippy. I told you, these guys, this is an important game, so they're going to get chippy.
I'm not talking about Grandmaster Flash either.
I knew Bullock would, but then I said maybe Julius, and that was a pretty that was a forearm foul right there. Yep.
now, given what they've done before for flagrants, this is going to be a flagrant one. There's no question about it in my mind.
That might have been the delivery by Randall for Bullock. Just a guess as Scott Foster goes back to the monitor.
Well, he's frustrated. And listen, Bishop's about to make the point. They have sent multiple defenders at him. Their whole game plan was to take away the guy that Tom Thibodeau calls the engine. Tom pulls the trigger, puts Derrick in the starting lineup. You've talked about Derrick, 38, 39, 39 minutes. So he'd never say this, but Derrick is 2 for 6, 2 points in the second half. Right, so you're pulling every string you can. You don't have enough shooting.
Flagrant penalty 1 against Julius Randle. And the reaction by his teammates after and wake of that flagrant 1, there was.
Yeah, well, this next game in New York, buddy, I'm telling you. This next game in New York, whoo, and you're in the Garden too. Somebody has already spat on Trae Young. So if Atlanta goes to New York and is about to win that game, I guarantee you it gets ugly in there. I guarantee it gets ugly in there, especially if it's a blowout. If it's something like this. Oh, that's tight. They got a barbershop in the arena. So if you can get your hair cut and watch the game, I bet you that haircut's like $100. So with 3 minutes left, there it is. Get that line up. And you got to give a tip too. Obi Toppin fouled on the play. Misses the layup. Goes to the free throw line. Hits the first of 2. Trae Young hangs it up for the day. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left on the clock. Foul on Combo. Looks like all the starters are out. And Atlanta feels confident they will win this game. They have 113. New York has 89. So it's probably written in stone right now. Rebound by Atlanta. Knox finally gets the ball. He goes to the front of the rim, kicks it out to Toppin, who shoots a three. Good. Sitting what? '96, 113 with a minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. Atlanta brings the ball down. Back door. Ooh, misses the back door. Not a great pass, but he still should have handled that one. Quigley in, handling the point guard. Barrett still out on the court with Toppin. Barrett drives and kicks it back to Toppin, who drives, shoots a runner off the mark. Atlanta gets the rebound. 40 seconds left on the clock. Is that Hunter? And the Atlanta crowd stands to their feet. Hunter just dribbles the ball out and takes the shot clock violation. As Spike Lee leaves the building. Well, all right, guys, that's the end of the game. And that's the end of the game, and I'm getting ready to go. It's 3:30 Eastern Standard Time here in North Carolina, and Coach Gary is getting ready to go play 9 holes of golf. I think I'll even walk 9 holes today. But yeah, thanks to everybody who showed up, everybody who chatted, everyone who's at home, who just watches, stops by and watches, but doesn't chat. Thank you guys. And I'll see you next time. Yeah, guys, I'm getting ready to leave right now. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate everyone who shows up, everybody who gave me a thumbs up today. Thank you so very much. I got 6 thumbs up. Probably going to stream the next Atlanta. Yeah, I think I am. I'm dedicated to this series, so I'm going to try to stream the next few games. It depends, Atlanta just went up 3-1, so next game could be the end of it. If Atlanta wins, that's it. It's all over. If New York wins, then we got at least one more game to play. So I'm invested in this series. So next time they play, which is probably going to be Tuesday, guys, check me out. So until then, once again, thank you, and I will see you guys. I'll see you guys then. Coach Gary is out. Peace.